Hi guys, so this is going to be my little series on the whacking trees and rock simulator game known as Ark. I really had a urge to play Ark at all. Friends of mine years back were saying that it was Minecraft with dinosaurs, which is not entirely accurate, but not far off. You obviously mine and craft, and it has dinosaurs, so it's not entirely untrue. But there is more to this game than I first gave it credit, and I guess we can address these things in this video along with some of the other things that I want to bring up. So for this series of videos, although there'll probably only be a couple, I'm going to be talking about my experience with Ark and the experience that I had with the people that I was playing with. We decided to get a private server because there was an issue with the public servers. Basically there's a build mechanic in this game, but you can't build near other people, understandably so. You know, you don't want people just building stuff all over your house or wall or whatever it is that you built, so there was a restriction. The problem with that is that people have basically littered all of the public maps with pillars, just small stone pillars that are, I mean, on the PvE servers, impossible to destroy because it's not a PvP environment. You can't destroy other people's structures, or other people for that matter. So as long as they just renew it every week or so, whatever it is, then those pillars stay there and they just dominate the map. You can't build anywhere except in horrible low swampy places, you know, which is not a very desirable way to play the game. So yeah, we decided to get a private server in order to enjoy the map, and here it is. We're on the island. We looked at this map from Google, and honestly, the way that it's written, it tells me, or it told me that it's accurate. And from what I hear from people who play Ark, it is. We started off in Noobtopia, just just next to Crap Island, and I decided it would be a good idea to make our way to Noob Metal and set up a base there. So yeah, that's what we did. I want to eventually build Edoras, as you can see here, with thatched roofs and wooden buildings and that lovely little castle, or the hall I should call it really. It's just perfect. The Ark's build mechanic is perfect for building something like that. So that's my goal. So as you can see here, my friend Richard is building us a raft. I'm bringing him materials to do that. We're working as a team. I like this about Ark. This is one of the things that I really do enjoy, is the collaborative effort. You know, a small team of people go out and gather resources while someone's building, or doing whatever it is that is contributing to the team. Yeah, it works. It really does. It's a great little game for that. So after a little while, we set off. There's a little bit of gameplay before this that I haven't included, but it was really just tutorial stuff, getting used to the game, figuring out how to use the hotbar on the bottom. You can see there. You know, I assign. I'm more of a gun user in this game, and a resource gatherer and a builder. I'm not really interested in the dinosaur taming or anything like that. That is heavily involved in this game. Although the people that I'm playing with, they're bothered about that sort of thing. They really like the taming. So yeah, so I do like to try and help out with that. My main way of helping out for that is to build stuff. So here you can see that we landed on the island. I started getting on with building the first building, main little hut that we would work out of. Um, while the rest of the team secured the island. We arrived at night time, which was a bit of a bad thing because it's very, very dark in this game, which is something that I want to talk about a bit later. Because it's not just this game, there's a lot of games that do this. You do have the torches, as you can see, but yeah, the darkness is in my view, a little bit of a problem. If you're going to build a beautiful game, I don't understand why you'd cover it in darkness. But so yeah, it worked. The house got built, the threats were dealt with, and we got ourselves established on the beach. There was 4 of us to begin with, small team, but it grew a little bit later, and you'll be able to see that a little bit later on in this video. So once we got the house established, very much worked as a base of operations for gathering metal, stone, wood, all the sort of good stuff that you would need to start out and make your place look pretty good. We didn't have any other buildings or anything like that. You know, the 3 out of the 4 of us had never played the game before and didn't know what we were doing. So yeah, it was a bit difficult to begin with, but we got there in the end. As I say, I decided to be the weapon guy. The first priority for me was to build guns to protect myself, because I found that the game had been ruthless in sending little spitty dinosaurs like the one you see in the first Jurassic Park movie that kills that fat guy in the car. He, yeah, I've suffered his fate a few times now. So ammo is super scarce. In terms of you've got to get enough materials to make the ammo. So as you can see here, I'm taking forever to aim at this thing and kill it, because I don't want to waste my shots. I've only got like, what, 5 shots I can see there. So yeah, you've got to be very careful. But this is me protecting my troop, and even though it's only from tiny birds at the moment, later on they need protecting from much bigger things. Mainly not because they can't handle themselves, but mainly because they would have dinosaurs and animals that they don't want to die. So it's more of a protection thing for those than anything. So yeah, got about the business of doing my day-to-day life. Had my little hut, had my little forge, a little workbench. Went up, farmed some metal, made myself some armor, and got myself some more shotgun shells so I could protect myself while I was out there. Went out, forged myself some more metal, and made some armor for the other people that we were playing with. So while I was doing that, they were going out and taming dinosaurs. They were having fun. I'm honestly a sort of team member that's quite happy to just get on with what he's getting on with, and I'm not really too fussed about what everybody else is getting on with. I like to be that guy at the base that looks after everybody. So yeah, that was the bit of the game that I found fun. I would like to preface this next part of the video by saying that I was completely unaware of what type of dinosaurs were a threat and which weren't. You can guess by looking at them, thinking that might be a herbivore or that might be a carnivore, but overall, I didn't really have any idea. So anyway, after a little while, we managed to get the town set up. Managed to make it look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, which honestly is my main objective when it comes to building buildings. I do like functionality. As you can see here, I built the storage shed, put lots of storage units in there. There's also got the guest house there to the left, which has all of the beds in it, so we can respawn in there, because we had an issue earlier of not being able to respawn. It's another thing that we learnt. You have to be very careful about how you mess around in a game like this, because it's so easy to just murder someone's favourite pet, or their useful dinosaur that they use for resource gathering in just a little mess around. And I feel like there's probably a lot of people out there who've had a lot of arguments with each other over the fact that, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill your dinosaur, I didn't mean to do this, I didn't mean to do that, and oh, it's just a joke. But the problem with a game like this is that you work for so long to accumulate these resources to build your huts, your houses. You spend a long time taming dinosaurs, um, you know, making your armor, things like that. You know, just fixing it alone can take a lot of resources, and that's time, that's effort. It's it's frustrating if you lose stuff unnecessarily. But anyway, so moving on. Um, this is the pen that I built. It's the first design that I came up with. Building on the beach was a little difficult because there wasn't too much flat area. And I did again want the thing to be aesthetically pleasing, so I worked on a design that would allow people to be able to see the dinosaurs on the inside, but not have other dinosaurs be able to get in, obviously. A friend of mine just over there just deforesting the local area just for resources because we're going to be moving soon. But I'll get to that. Yeah, so this dinosaur pen, again, I have no interest in training the dinosaurs. This is all for the rest of the team. I like the idea of uh, contributing to something that's not necessarily something that I'm interested in, but contributes to the whole. And this game is great for that. It can be played single player, obviously, but it's perfect as a team game. So that's the end of this video for now. Obviously I've not covered too much yet, but we'll get to that. Have enjoyed this game. For all it's been very glitchy. The optimization on console is, well, let's just say it leaves a lot to be desired. But overall it's fun. It works as a team game. And as long as you keep your wits about you, you can survive just about anything in this game. But the team aspect is really what I was here for, and I wasn't disappointed. When you die, it's disappointing, especially if you have things on you. But that's generally speaking when your teammates will turn around and help you. They'll say, hey, let's sit there. You've got half an hour before your stuff decomposes and disappears, so let's try find it. Initially on this server, we didn't have green beams coming out of our equipment once we had died, and so that made it ridiculously difficult to find the little rucksacks that were left behind, or your body, to get your stuff back, because you couldn't just craft new armor or craft a new gun. Not early on, anyway. It's too difficult. So it's nice to have your teammates just turn around and say, "Hey, I've been there. I understand. I'm going to help. Let's go find your stuff. So yeah, it brings people together in that respect, and I like that. And each person has their own little role within the tribe, and we all fulfill it in our own way, and help people out in our own way. The next thing that I'll get onto is the move that we made. Obviously this is just Noobtopia still. We're still at the very beginning of the map. We've yet to explore properly. For the moment, it would seem that since the developers of this game released a certain update, flying has been disabled. So since we joined the server, we've not actually been able to fly anywhere. So we've not really been able to get a full sense of the map. That was not so clever a girl. And yeah, but later on, we did get flyers back. We did make a move, and you'll see that in the next few videos. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.